welcome to the channel. My name is Lonne and this is The Garden by Taylor Wimpey, a beautiful 4-bedroom home, and I can't wait to show you around. Stay tuned. As you enter this beautiful garden, the first thing that your eyes are drawn towards is that light at the end of that corridor. That is the kitchen lounge space, but that's not where we're going. First, we're going to have a little peek at what the main entrance has to offer. Now, the main entrance of this home has got this lovely strong door here. Now, this door has glass panels either side of it, and we do have glass panels on the actual door, meaning good amount of light comes in. We do have a little peephole there, and we can definitely see that someone's coming in if they are. So a little bit of transparency there, but not too much to invade your privacy. We also have this dining area here. The dining area is very warm, very welcoming. Love the sideboard there with the light adding a bit of dimension. In this current home here, we do have an oval table that fits 6 people comfortably. We've got floor to ceiling tiles adding some dimension to this house. But obviously the main show of this room here is the beautiful bay window there. That bay window lets in a flood of natural light. They've got 2 French opening windows. These windows would open to the front of the house there. This is where this room is located. Now, this room here is a very good sized room. It's very flexible. You could have it as a play area. You could have it as, another office and an overflow lounge. This floor plan here is very flexible, and I love the way they've set it up to give you an idea of what you can do with these rooms here. Now, this dining room is perfect where it is. I like that it's formal and you can transport things back and forth. Back into this, again, it's giving grandeur. This little bit of entryway here is very welcoming. It has several rooms that you can look into. The next room we can kind of see from the door there is the lounge space. It also has a flood of light coming in, double doors from a distance. But we will first go into the second room that is facing the front of the house. Now, at the current stage, it is staged as an office space. Again, you can swap them around. You can have the office space the other side, have a little bit of a play area or a kids lounge here if you don't want your good sofas ruined. Now, this one does not have a bay window, but it does have double windows that open to the front of the house. Lovely, lovely, good size room. This painting, guys, we saw it in our previous show home. I do feel like it's haunting me now. It's kind of everywhere. It's a beautiful painting. It adds the touches of the Afro feel, the leather, the wood, the realness of the furniture in here. It just adds a bit of dimension to it. Heading on to the lounge space. The lounge space is a very good sized lounge space. They have opted to go with carpet in this space here. The space is connected to the garden, which is great for entertaining, great for those summer barbecues. I do like that they went slightly darker on the wall there as they can. The room does not need any more brightening. It's huge. It's got several seating spaces here. They also have a large accent chair in this room, or a dead chair if you like, that has a pop of rustic color. The rustic theme kind of continues in bits and bobs across this house. I do love the decorators element of blacks and white here. They have lovely white sofas, pops of black, and some of the furniture like the coffee table here, bits of gold here and there to add a little bit of element of luxury or elevating the space a bit more, which I am enjoying. I'm enjoying the pops of the decorators' work as well. They do have 2 lamps at the top of the ceiling there. These lamps are quite modern, not as cohesive as the rest of the house, but they are very, very, very modern and very interesting to see alongside the spotlight lighting there. Lighting is everything in a home, guys. It really sets the tone. Even just seeing that lamp in that dining room there, they're all on. They add a tone. They add an element of coziness to a home. And before we head on to the heart of the home, which is the kitchen, we're going to have a nosy at the downstairs WC. It's a good sized room. It's got everything you need. Push button toilet, sink with a single lever, a little bit of a splash back of a tile behind the sink there. We also have the underneath storage. Got a little bit of practical things in there as well. The internet and some of the electric bits and bobs there. Heading into the heart of the home, the kitchen. The kitchen in this case is a kitchen lounge sort of space here, which is a great way of having family together while you're making meals and cooking and just doing your everyday chores. They're never too far. It's a peninsula kitchen, meaning there's bar stools attached to the kitchen as it continues on. As Taylor Wimpey does, we do have great integrated appliances there. We've got an oven, we've got a grill, we've got the fridge there integrated onto the cabinet, making it look very flush, very neat. We love to see it. And then into the kitchen here, you can see that the cupboards are this lovely muted color that I'm enjoying as well. It's not too bright. In the kitchen here, we have the extractor fan and an electric hob. I do believe it was a 5-burner electric hob. They have a very dark black countertop there, herringbone on the floor, and some spotlight just at the bottom there. In the kitchen, we do have a 1.5 sink there, and you can look out at the garden while you're doing the miserable chore of the dishes. Just an overlook of the kitchen in general. It's a great amount of space, great amount of cabinets you can use in here, which I love to see. But then we can also head into the laundry room there. The laundry room is actually very, very well done as well. It's got a door leading out into the garden so that you can go out and hang your laundry. It's got a large light there. It's got a sink in here. So it's got everything that you need. Lovely decor. Just because it's a miserable chore doesn't mean it has to be in an ugly space. Yeah, so the laundry room is a lovely, well-rounded space here. I like the fact that it does have a little bit of a mixer here, because where are you going to put some of these things, you know? Then we're going to head back into the kitchen just so we can have a closer look at the lounge space that is attached to the kitchen. Now, this lounge space, picture it summertime. It's like a sun trap to the amount of windows and light flooding in here. It's perfect. It's like you're outside, but you're inside, and you don't have to experience the Scottish weather, but you can look at it from the inside. Double doors to the garden, great for entertainment. They opted here for an L sofa. Very nice, very cozy. A lot of greenery, a lot of plants in here, a lot of Afro vibes, little basket, things made of natural items. Love it. It brings the outdoors inside and it makes the room feel inviting. And I do think it works very well in here. You can have your kids here watching telly. They're not too far while you're making dinner. I love to think about these family elements when you're buying a house this size. It is a 4-bedroom home, and it is a good sized 4-bedroom home. This house here, the price is over £600. You guys let me know what you think as we head on upstairs to have a look at the 4 bedrooms. Okay, the banister, gorgeous, cannot fault it. The carpet heading upstairs, gorgeous. Let me know again what you think of the price of the Gordon. It is over £600,000. I will leave more information in the description bar in regards to this home and where it's being sold. Myself, I think it's a pretty incredible home. It's got everything that you need, but we will, however, let you think about that and let you comment down below to let me know what you think in regards to the price point. The first room we're gonna go with is the principal bedroom. The principal bedroom is got a lovely welcome area. I'm calling it the welcome area, but it does look like a vanity area for the woman to get ready, the makeup. It's a gorgeous way to walk into that room if her makeup is not everywhere. But the room does have a little balcony. I love that. It has doors that open up to the front of the house. You can see quite a lot of the estate from there. I think that's a great idea. Now, the bedroom itself has this large wardrobe. The wardrobes are humongous. Obviously, it'll be you and your partner, or you by yourself. If you're a queen that bought this by yourself, then it's a ample space for you to hang your clothes there. There's also an ensuite in this house. However, we'll come back and look at it. We'll see the sort of space that they do have in this wardrobe here. Most of it, I believe, is hanging space, so there's no folding space, but of course you can get a carpenter to do that for you. Maybe the middle section can be for your folded clothes, and then the two sides can be his and hers. It's a big enough wardrobe, I believe. You can also add a chest of drawer. You have ample space in this bedroom to add a chest of drawer. And then in this bathroom here, we do have a very good size ensuite. This ensuite is a really good size. I cannot fault it. It has everything that you need. You do have windows, sink, toilet, everything that you need in here. Also an overhead shower and a handheld shower in here. Half tiles, floor to ceiling tiles around the shower. And then heading on back into the landing of the upstairs of the garden, we do have a second bedroom. This second bedroom is a very, cozy sized bedroom. It's got 3-panel window in here. It's got a study space. It's got fitted wardrobes, lovely bed area, comfortable to live in, very practical, free to move around. I think this one is well done. It's got everything that you need in here as well. Not to sound repetitive, but it's got everything that you need in here. Let me know what you think. I do love seeing your comments on your opinion of these homes. I think it looks like a young man's room, so it's very well done. It has space for a chest of drawer, space for hanging space. Good room. Back into the landing space here. We are gonna head now into the third door, which is currently the family bathroom. The family bathroom has a standalone bath and a standalone shower. The standalone bath does have a handheld shower and a mirror over it. Then around that we do have floor to ceiling tiles around that. I love this. It makes the whole bathroom look cohesive and very clean, easy maintenance. The shower also have a overhead shower and a handheld shower. Large bathroom. You don't have to think too much about it. You can just throw the other kids in the in the bath and the other ones in the shower. You'll be ready for church before you know it. You'll be ready so quick. If you have multiple children, wherever you're going, nobody has to be late. We have so many bathrooms in this house, and we also have standalone shower and a bathtub. Then in here we have, I love the color scheme in here, and I love the bedding. I know it's weird, but the bed does make the whole room look presentable when it's made so beautifully. I love those cushions. Very cute, very welcoming, very chic. It's giving a little bit of shabby chic. I like the wall color as well. It's like an olivey green, but very lighty bluey. Love the tones in here. Love the fitted wardrobe. I love seeing fitted wardrobes. I like to see how you will live in a space, and this feels and looks very livable. It's a bedroom and it will do its job perfectly. And then we're gonna go ahead and go into the next room, have a little nosy, open up in there, see what is going on. This is the fourth and final bedroom. Now, this bedroom also has elements of grown up ish, grownish. Three panel window. I love the golden touches on the painting. That's what's giving it grownish vibes. The little golden touches around. I wouldn't call it a very young person's room, but I would call it somebody who's grown-ish is a room. This is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous room. It has a fitted wardrobe. It has chest of drawer. This room also has an ensuite. So again, grownish vibes in here. This could be your eldest child's room. It could also be a guest room. It is very well done. The shower is a good size shower, good enough for a guest and good enough for a young person living in this house if you so please to do so. Again, it's just decoration. The house can be fixed to your standard and how you would like it. With these new builds, you also choose your color tiles, you choose your carpets, you choose basically everything about the house except the layout. Maybe where, the kitchen is. Things that can't just be easily moved won't be moved. But things that are furniture can definitely be moved to your liking. Going to head back downstairs now. I do hope that the upstairs was as clear as possible. I do try to make them as clear as I can. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please like it, share it with a friend, and come back next week for another house tour. Au revoir. Bye 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 bye.